It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like I let you down.
You think? You straight up blew it! We've been over this 100 times. What's your job when you're out there in my corner?
Do whatever it takes to make sure you win.
Yeah. And instead, you failed to warn me that Jimmy had recovered. And then, you did nothing while he hit me with my belt. You cost me the match, and my United States title.
I'm sorry.
You're lucky you have a chance to make up for it. Aldous has booked us against the Usos in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event. This is your opportunity to prove your worth.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change. One way or the other.
It's the fallen hero and his partner who he's dragged down with him.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And at a combined weight of 430 pounds, the Archetype and Hector
The Archetype and Hector Flores are in trouble here. There's still a lot of bad blood over what they did to Rikishi, and now there's nowhere to run inside that steel cage.
That may be true, but don't forget the former champion has got to still be stinging from the US title loss. That will provide some extra motivation in the cage tonight.
And at a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team up, Jimmy, and main event, Jay, the Usos.
The Usos look focused, seeking revenge for everything that's transpired the last couple of months.
The Archetype crossed the line. Taking his title wasn't enough. Tonight, the Usos are really going to make him and his minion pay.
We are this close to seeing four men tear each other apart.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos, turmoil, bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that.
That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
What impact to the neck. A quick reversal by Jay. Clothesline. So effective. Oh, right into a counter. Now heading up the cage.
Using the top rope to start the climb.
Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all.
Will effectively take out the knee.
Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
He's almost there, but it looks like he's struggling to get the other leg out.
Oh, brutal fall. That no-nonsense sense attitude of the Usos being matched in kind there. And well-timed maneuver there.
Sent flying hard into the corner.
Back elbow. Uh-oh. Ooh, great anticipation.
And he's able to avoid that offense.
Super kick. And he has an answer for Jay.
Kills him with a big punch. Oh, give me one big kick. Oh, yeah. Follow him up. Another big punch. Wait a minute, gonna set that leg drop.
He's going to ascend the cage. Manages to reverse it.
Oh, gotta keep your balance, man. Trying to scale that cage wall.
Hector Flores turning up the intimidation factor.
He falls down, off the cage, and back to the canvas.
Gotta be more aware of your opponent when you're on that cage.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Super kick! Here we go. Heads up the cage.
Oh, my God.
He's looking a little battered now.
A prime example of that unique Uso offense. Watch this display of power. What goes up must come down, and it sure as hell did right there.
Getting set on the turnbuckle now. As unsafe a position as can be. Mounted on the turnbuckle. And now down with a bang superplex.
That move on its own will knock the wind out of you, but from that height, it'll knock the earth and fire out of you, too.
Power slam here, but sliding up.
And Flores is turning to the crowd for assurance.
Barbaric clubbing blow.
Big time powerbomb.
Jimmy's looking helpless to every attack.
Jimmy also has to trust his instincts at this point.
So precise with the super kick.
Ooh, and he stops that offense. Neck breaker. Oh, what a boot to the face.
Goes for the kick, but it is caught. And
Dragon screw. Dragon screw. Oh, yes. Flores is feeding off the WWE Universe. Ooh.
Look at this. This can't be good.
big Samoan drop.
A quick response to Jay's offense.
Hector is in the zone and letting his opposition know it.
Moving him onto the top turnbuckle.
Check out this power. Military press way up there.
Military press slam.
He could be starting to really struggle in this match.
Yeah, this has been grueling. The story of this cage match is getting written on these competitors' bodies.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
No way. Astounding power.
End of days.
That could ground Jey Uso for good.
God, the power behind that Irish whip. Oh, curled into that corner so hard there was a ricochet.
Caught that. It reversed it.
From way up. And nobody home on that one.
Switches it around into a bulldog.
Deadlifted clean off of the mat.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
Tossed like a sack of potatoes.
Jimmy Uso getting worked on right now.
This is Uso's perseverance getting tested. Rapid fire Samoan drop.
And he's looking out of sorts now.
And this deep into the match, you have to be thankful the cage is not taking more of a toll.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen.
Oh, that adrenaline's pumping now. It makes you feel invincible. And for a little bit of time, you actually are.
Inching closer and closer to the top of the cage.
Not a lot of room for error up here.
Carefully planning his escape. And he has started to ascend the cage wall now.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key.
Hector is in the zone and letting his...
Making his way to his feet now.
He's going to do something stupid.
Look out! Unbelievable!
What an audacious move, leaping off the cage like that. But it paid off. It's never easy climbing the cage like this.
Makes it to the top, and now just needs to find a way down. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
Obviously drained from the climb, but he's got to power through.
Here are your winners, the Archetype and Hector Flores.
The former Archetype and Hector Flores have escaped with a victory.
Of course, these two took the easy way out. The Usos got to be frustrated.
A win is a win, right?
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Braun's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating the Usos is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Do you think I forgot that you cost me my United States title? With where I'm headed, I can't afford to have you hold me back anymore.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest WWE champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that deadweight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you going to do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt 6 hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine. So how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Championship back from Braun Breaker. And I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches, and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything. Including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
There's an eerie feeling in the building. But maybe that's just me.
That won't prove my point. Give me something better. That won't prove my point. Give me something better. You're phoning it in, all this. Do your job for once. You're phoning it in, all this. Do your job for once. How am I supposed to move past the Wyatts with that match? Next.
It's a man who continues to show us his skill and his darker side.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype.
This man's return was celebrated, but you've got to wonder how the Archetype's die-hard fans feel about this attitude.
He returned because he has unfinished business. His true fans should appreciate his willingness to do whatever it takes to get the job done. This, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make an extravagant entrance. Just look at this specimen and say with me, yes, boy!
And his opponent, representing Pretty Deadly from London, England, weighing in at 185 pounds, Kit Wilson.
Take a look at the raven-haired bruiser.
Not to be taken lightly, despite his eccentricities.
Wilson's looks are epic, and his fits are outrageous. Take it in, if you can handle it.
So here we go, Extreme Rules. Basically, anything goes. You can win by pinfall or submission.
Every hold, every surface, every object in the arena is all fair game for these combatants.
Yeah, I like to see it. It's a nice thought and all, but it never earns you a win.
Hopefully that same level of respect is still there after the match. Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Powerbomb.
Now that's what you call impact.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
Oh, come on. A shovel? Somebody needs to stop it.
Coming down hard with that shovel.
My word, that's not how you should use a shovel.
Kick to the back. Deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. He might just be stalling for time here. Wow.
That was a stiff shot with the shovel.
Kid is in a distressing spot.
A full court press being applied to Wilson. A no DQ stipulation means you have to throw your regular playbook out the window. It's not going to save you here. It's time to get extreme.
You make a good point, Corey. Everyday offense just isn't going to cut it in this kind of match.
Kit Wilson with the quick wherewithal.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now.
Ooh, like meeting a brick wall there.
Whipped into the corner with tremendous force. He's making his way to ringside now. He gets back into the ring.
And he's ready to throw out all decorum in this one.
Oh, and a chair shot delivered. He's just looking absolutely bullied right now.
He's really got to find a way to put an end.
Wait a minute.
The Wyatt 6 torment won't stop.
Look out, Archetype! It's Eric Rowan!
Hold on, what's this?
He slipped out of the way there, shutting them down before anything happens.
Oh my God! His body has to be racked with pain.
Yeah, but no one has ever won an Extreme Rules match by playing it safe.
Kid is in a distressing spot.
Kid Wilson is getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
Fall-away slam. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Gets out of the ring. What's going to happen now?
Rolling out now. He's getting out of there for a little bit. Buys the time to recover.
And while he may be holding that stop sign, don't expect him to stop anytime soon.
And enters back into the ring.
Bam! Not the sound you want to hear.
Sent flying.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Ooh, got caught with a punch to the face. Ah, rough landing on the ladder. And things can only get worse from here. From the top.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
Oh, just tossing them with ease.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
It retaliates with a counter. Mistake made by Wilson. Oh, that had to hurt.
Forcefully placed onto the ladder, far from an ideal place to get some rest.
But what comes next?
From the top.
Oh, he lands it! But at what cost?
Oh, he will definitely regret that decision tomorrow. Driving those steps down as hard as possible. And now we're getting an up-close and personal view of this fight. Lifting their opponent back to their feet in a thunderous right hand.
Momentum is running away from Wilson.
Kit's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Kid Wilson showing how much punishment he could withstand before getting his own offense in.
Kit was getting grinded down, but could have just started a quick turnaround here.
All right on the noggin. Shoulders down. Kit going at it here. Instantly, he has his shoulders up.
What a jaw-dropping show of strength this late into the match.
With the counter.
Quick exchange, reversing the reversal.
This is what it's all about, man. These two warriors duking it out for supremacy. You gotta love it.
Kit may be in search for an equalizer of some sort under the ring.
No matter which way he uses that ladder, there's going to be a crash.
He'll make his way to the ring. Watch out, tossing those steel steps like they're nothing. Oh, look at this, showing off with a big flex. And then a kick to the back. The power of a deadlift into a military press.
Wow.
Walking around the ring. Slam!
Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupid.
From the middle rope.
Got the knees up just in time. Keeping in close quarters, and look at these lefts.
Vicious, aggressive attacks. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination.
Thanks for coming. The end of days. Nothing Wilson can do now.
2. And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, the Archetype.
Say what you want about the shift in attitude. This version of the Archetype gets results.
Yeah, but let's see how many bridges he's willing to burn before it catches up to him. If it ever does.
Business as usual, right? We'll see in this match.
How am I supposed to move past the Wyatts with that match? Next. That feels like a setup. Give me another match. That won't prove my point. Give me something better.
Once admired, now feared. The Archetype.
The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype.
It's still strange to see the Archetype come in here with an attitude that he himself would have said was beneath him.
Strange, but effective. It might be that he's finally figured out how this system works and how to take what he's due. Kit Wilson is here. We're talking about looks that kill, flowing hair like gladiators racing chariots through the Colosseum.
And his opponent, representing Pretty Deadly from London, England, weighing in at 185 pounds, Kit Wilson.
Now there's a man with a world of confidence. And Kit Wilson deserves it. He's not just pretty. He's deadly.
Yeah, and lately he's been demanding to be taken seriously, using every opponent to prove that he should be. So to win this matchup, you have to put your opponents through one of the tables that surround the ring here. No pinfalls, no submissions in this matchup.
And there's no shortage of
hold on. Take a look at this. Offering a hand.
Okay, enough with the pleasantries. I want to see someone get punched in the face hard.
I'm sure neither of these superstars will be holding anything back in this one. Clearly, they respect each other too much to do that. Oh, scattered that one.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Great counter by Wilson. Trapping the arms. Oh, what blows to the back of the neck. Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes.
He's able to dodge that one in time.
Set him up. Russian leg sweep. And he just hammering away with the rights. Oh, a flurry of strikes.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage. Big.
Nikki Cross is here to unleash her signature brand of chaos.
And she's not wasting any time as she hits the ring like a woman possessed.
Managing to keep their head on a swivel in this match and cutting off that attack at the pass.
Getting stopped in their tracks.
Well thrown fist finds its mark.
And it looks like he's not letting Kit's personality get to him.
Gonna rain down some big shots.
Oh my, down with authority. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
He's just soaking up all the hate from the WWE Universe.
Flamed across the way.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here. Clothesline!
Might be time to look for exit strategies, gentlemen.
Oh, he had that scouted.
Reversal after reversal. These two are ready for each other. Oh, cracked hard with that table.
A fall-away slam. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
Digging the steel steps right into them. Disgusting. Momentum is running away from Wilson.
Kit Wilson is having trouble getting his bearings.
Stretching and tearing at all the ligaments in the leg. Big kick.
Move! Crushing the arm with that.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
And some people would say you can never go wrong with a standard steel chair. God Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Now he just looks defenseless with every attack.
Oh, yeah. This man thought he wanted to fight. Well, now he's getting all of it.
Into the unforgiving barricade. Headed back to ringside where things should at least be slightly less chaotic for him. Incoming!
That found the mark, but I don't know who got the worst of it.
Power slam!
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Whacked with a clubbing hit.
What a German suplex! To the chest! He gets into the ring.
What could be the thought here? Balancing that table against the turnbuckles like this. attack. My goodness.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person and make a statement.
Driven onto the steel.
That was a vicious landing. I don't think there's any coming back from that. Chucked and landing hard.
Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
Hard landing.
Momentum is running away from Wilson.
Kit's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. Uh-oh.
Great ducking and dodging there.
Looks like he's trying to regain some control here.
Yeah, he clearly just got a much-needed boost of energy and defiance.
Steps to the kidneys. And this one could be moving to ringside.
Has retrieved the kendo stick, and I can already feel the future welts forming.
He's in complete command here.
He's giving it his all, that's for sure. Another punishing backbreaker.
That has to have weakened the back. Generating offense now is going to be strenuous.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here? A fall-away slam. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
And he comes in under the ropes now. Watch out. Tossing those steel steps like they're nothing. Momentum is running away from Wilson.
A full-court press being applied to Wilson.
Goes for the suplex. Power up high. Oh, but dropping behind and a chop block.
Kit looking to get back in this.
Could be what Kit needed to ignite and rally. He's got something coming.
Stops that offense from connecting. He finally manages to answer back.
He is absolutely back in this fight.
Successive attacks have him staggering.
Yeah, he desperately needs to find some reprieve from this constant storm of offense. Ooh. This is turning into a brawl. Boom.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Blow after blow. Test of endurance at this point.
You can just see their arms getting heavy after all this.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
That's just a beatdown.
Watch out, tossing those steel steps like they're nothing.
Jeez, that's gonna leave a mark.
Oh, this is just turning into a savage display of violence.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Ooh, hard into the turnbuckle. Down to the mat.
Wilson with the quick wherewithal.
He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Looking for something, anything under the ring.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
Oh, tossed aside.
It wasn't the height or distance that caused the damage, but they certainly contributed.
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you. Kid is in a distressing spot.
Kid Wilson is getting cut off at the knees at every turn.
Dominator. Bang!
This right here is how you get it done.
Lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a discus punch. And what's he looking for here?
The steel chair does not get much more classic than that.
He is completely focused on the task at hand here.
Putting together some major moves here.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme.
I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but
You might have to because it's the
and a longer way down.
last ride.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Devastating hit from the chair.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
Oh, looks like he's ready to use that steel chair.
Kid is in a distressing spot.
Kit Wilson is having trouble getting his bearings.
He's about to become the chairman.
Flying.
Kit turns that around.
Kit looking to get back in this.
Yeah, but Wilson needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one. No, this is going to hurt.
The Dominator. Just deadlifting right there. The power. Power slam.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Whip back into the ring.
He's got devious intentions for sure.
That's an understatement.
No!
Looking to get airborne here.
From the heavens.
And you can put this singles match in the books.
Here is your winner, the Archetype.
A win like this one makes it easy to see why the Archetype is trying to set a new, darker standard for himself and this roster.
That was not competition. That was precision violence carried out on his terms.
Business as usual, right? We'll see in this match.
How am I supposed to move past the Wyatts with that match? Next.
A man whose comeback came with a cost. The former Archetype.
The following is an Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype.
The Archetype used to be a symbol of discipline and grit. Now he walks to the ring like the whole world owes him something.
Maybe it does. He spent years playing by the rules and getting passed over. Now he's rewriting the rules and his legacy.
One of the two most handsome creatures to walk the face of the earth. Wait, I forgot myself. Make that three.
And his opponent, representing Pretty Deadly from London, England, weighing in at 185 pounds, Kit Wilson.
Kit Wilson exploded on the scene when he first arrived in WWE, capturing championship gold. He's made it clear he's looking to capture more.
Yeah, a lot of people were too distracted by Wilson's incredible good looks to really take him seriously in the ring. But now, he's solely focused on demanding that he's not just another pretty face.
And this Extreme Rules match is underway, the kind of match that can make or break careers.
It's certainly a moment of truth for many superstars. An opportunity to display one's toughness and barbaric side. Scooped up. What are we looking for here? A fall-away slam. Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Serves him right for running his mouth.
And right between the shoulder blades.
Kit gets reversed.
Boom! The heel is hot, and now it is being bent in directions it was never designed to go.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Put everything behind that kick. Headed out of the ring now.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
You know, I've always been curious about the versatility of shovels.
Wait a minute.
The Wyatt 6 torment won't stop.
Look out, Archetype. It's Eric Rowan.
Lifted way up high into a big power slam.
And what was once a match is now pure chaos.
Great counter by Wilson. He connects with a counter.
Pinpoint aim right to the arm.
And Kit's struggling a bit.
He is feeling the effects of Extreme Rules, quickly suffering a good bit of pain.
And a slam.
Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today.
Clearly hoping something nefarious is beneath the ring.
Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair.
This certainly isn't a technical, sporting type of match with there being no disqualifications.
While it might not seem like the most technical of situations, you don't want to give up on that altogether. We've seen some pretty technical moves amplified with weapons in this type of match. Attacking with full force.
Kit is in a distressing spot.
Kit with
No way. Astounding power. The end of days.
Kit with a cause for alarm.
2 count. An exhausting victory, but a win nonetheless.
Here is your winner, the Archetype.
The Archetype ability to tap into his darker side might have been the difference here tonight.
It is hard to face off against someone who doesn't just want to win, they want to take you apart.
Do you need something, Truth?
I'd like not to be smacked by a shovel. I probably didn't make that clear last time.
I'm a little preoccupied with other business to waste my time on you.
That's good to hear. Wait a second. Are you a ghost? Because if you are, legally you have to tell me.
Do I look like a ghost?
I don't know. I never seen one. That's why I had to ask. But you're getting messed with by the Wyatt Six, so I don't know what kind of supernatural stuff you've got going on.
The Wyatt Six have not turned me into a ghost.
That's good. Being a ghost would be hard. You wouldn't be able to pick up your sandwiches. That's probably why ghosts never have picnics. What were we talking about again?
The Wyatt Six.
Why would you bring them up? Now I'm going to have nightmares. One time, I sat in the chair that Uncle Howdy was eyeing, and that night, a strange man was standing in my bathroom. It was just my reflection in the mirror. But still, I learned my lesson. You don't mess with the Wyatts.
Well, they messed with me, and they have no idea who they're dealing with.
No, dog. They know exactly who they're dealing with. You think this is just mind games? They're trying to balance something. After everything you did to me and Rashiki and Jamie Uso, you brought this on yourself.
Bring it on. I'm not afraid.
That's cool, but you will be. Can you go stand somewhere not next to me for a little while?
The Wyatt Six have been interfering in every one of my matches! This is an unsafe work environment!
It is the height of irony that you would complain about the safety of WWE superstars after you literally attacked a legend in his home with a shovel.
I had my reasons.
And the Wyatt Six have their reasons for what they're doing to you.
I didn't do a single thing to them.
Well, you've done plenty. You announced your arrival on my show by breaking a man's arm. You assaulted Rikishi. You abandoned your partner. Again and again, you have gone out of your way to do the wrong thing in order to prove some kind of point.
You want to blame the victim? Fine. If you are incapable of taking care of the Wyatt Six, I'll do it myself.
Tongaloa has his work cut out for him tonight with a bizarre Joe Gacy.
I do not see how someone starts following Uncle Howdy when you end up looking like, oh!
The archetype from behind! What a cowardly attack!
Cowardly? Have you seen the way the Wyatt Six have been harassing this man? Gacy and the rest of these freaks deserve everything he gives them.
What is Adrian Butler doing? This isn't a match. It's an assault.
The Wyatts have been interfering in the archetype's business for weeks. It's about time they face some consequences for their actions.
Are you kidding me, Wade? The Wyatt Six are the consequences, and it's time the archetype paid.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
He's rummaging for some sort of equalizer underneath the ring.
A chair? He's got a steel chair. Drop kick right on the money.
The Wyatt Six have been going after the archetype for weeks, and now he's out for revenge. Turns that in his favor. Kick to the gut.
Oh, brutal forearm. Into a powerbomb. Wow. That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. submission. Thanks for coming. End of days!
Joe Gacy with the cause for alarm.
Stops the kick. Counters and counters. Each superstar looking dialed in.
And Joe Gacy tossed to the outside hard.
Serious impact with the barricade.
Into the barricade. Tagged with a punch. Driven into the barricade. Look at this raw power. Gacy has lost any sense of command in this one.
Joe Gacy keeps getting cut down.
Blast off. You gotta be kidding me.
There was no sense in that. It was all adrenaline. Good reflexes from him there.
Woo! Stiff shot. Ooh, a bit of the sweet science there, man.
A fall-away slam. The power of a deadlift into a military press. Wow. Walking around the ring. And a slam.
Giving the old heave-ho over the guardrail.
This onslaught's really taken everything out of him. He needs to figure out a way to be more aggressive. The WWE Universe getting up close and personal with this match.
Watch out, folks. This is out of control.
Ooh, right to the throat. I don't know if I want to go on this trip, guys, but you might have to because it's the... And this one is over.
The archetype just told the one at 6 that the hunters have become the hunted.
But what's he going to do if he catches them?
Uncle Howdy! I'd say we can call you the Wyatt Five now, but I lost count of all you weirdos years ago. However many of you are left, Joe Gacy isn't one of them. If he wasn't knocked out cold right now, he'd tell you that I'm not afraid of your smoke, or your mirrors, or your dumb Halloween masks. You freaks are just rungs on my ladder back to the top. I don't know if you picked my name out of your stupid hat, Howdy, but that was the biggest mistake you've ever made. Next week, SmackDown, you and me. Let's finish this. I am not running from you. You should be running from me.
The passion of the archetype is at hand. Or maybe it's a crucible. What do you think?
I think I'm surprised you and the rest of your sideshow showed your faces before I expose you in front of all your fireflies tonight.
Exposed. What we see in others is what lives within ourselves. When you got hurt, all the invincibility was stripped away in an instant. You are nothing but a sickly child. He's still in there, isn't he? I can see him.
I'm not one of your pet psychos. You can't get in my head.
You don't see it, do you? We're already there, playing with all the broken pieces.
I have a surprise for you. The only thing breaking tonight is you.
That would be a surprise, but not as big as the one coming your way. Your fate is already sealed. Soon, you'll see.
The Archetype called out Uncle Howdy tonight. He might live to regret it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype.
The man said his only goal was to win the WWE Championship. Booker, he is way off course.
The man's lost at sea, Michael, and he's about to be dragged into some deep, murky waters, man.
A hush just fell over this arena. Uncle Howdy is here.
I don't envy the Archetype right now. Look, I've been doing this a long time, and Howdy is one of the most disturbing people I've seen in this business.
Never underestimate the Archetype. Uncle Howdy might think he's some kind of retribution, but he's in there with a future first ballot Hall of Famer.
The Archetype's day of reckoning has arrived. Demanding a match with Uncle Howdy is a whole lot different than actually standing across the ring from him.
The Archetype looked like the dog caught the car. Man has no idea what to do with it.
Do not underestimate the Archetype. If Uncle Howdy does, all the smoke and mirrors in the world won't save him from looking up at the lights when this match is over. Slam! Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skipped going to the gym today.
Hard punch.
To the back. Getting tossed around.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
There goes Howdy, kicked out of the ring.
Uncle Howdy getting worked on right now.
Uncle Howdy's perseverance being tested.
Smash against the barricade there, man.
Targeted stop to the arm.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press? This is unreal power. Slam! Talk about intimidation. I'm not sure if it's resilience or stupidity that's going to drive you to try and come back from a move like that.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Uncle Howdy put a stop to that. And Howdy is finally able to mount, and he goes for the pin. He kicks out instantly.
I suppose you have to take the shot, but it's still too early to wrap up this one just yet.
And he's being totally cut off here.
He's got to fight his way back into this.
When the Archetype turned his back on the WWE Universe and embraced the darkness, he found the Wyatt Six waiting for him, and now has to overcome Uncle Howdy. Strikes with a kick.
Hitting the turnbuckle and shaking the whole ring. Oh, just obliterated that knee.
He's starting to look battered.
Been holding strong thus far in the match, but you can only outrun the lasting effects of a fight for so long.
Big elbow drop.
Oof, just stomping away at the arm.
Uncle Howdy getting worked on right now.
Howdy's resiliency being tested here.
Into a ripcord lariat. Daphne LaShawn with the count. What the?
What's going on here?
Where is Uncle Howdy?
And who is that freak referee?
It's like the Archetype is looking into a carnival mirror of himself.
That's Hector Flores. That's the Archetype's former partner.
Look out!
Sister Abigail.
Not again.
Daphne's back. What is happening?
Uncle Howdy with the most bizarre victory I've ever seen.
Was that even official?
I don't think that this is the last the Archetype has seen of his former ally and Uncle Howdy's newest follower.
The weak, the weary, the abandoned, and the betrayed. It was you, Archetype. It was you who delivered our new brother to us. Tonight, Hector Flores has been reborn. Because now he wears a new mask. The mask of a beautiful black butterfly, spreading his wings, letting his shadow fall over you. You wanted the dark. It wanted you too. Welcome home.
Did you know? Did you know?
That your former partner joined up with the Wyatt Six? Absolutely not. But I'm not surprised either.
What's that supposed to mean?
You took a kid who worshipped you to the precipice of the best moment of his career, only to cast him aside with barely a word? You had to know he'd go looking for another mentor.
Hector Flores was a parasite, stealing glory while I did all the work. He wasn't worth my time. But now, he and the Wyatts are costing me matches, and I want you to do something about it!
I made the match you wanted, and you lost. What else would you have me do?
finally pull the trigger on trading me to Raw.
Other than that, if you want an excuse to run away from Hector and the Wyatts for a shot at Braun Breaker, you can try qualifying for the Rumble like everyone else.
How am I supposed to qualify for the Rumble when I can't get through a match without the Carnival coming to town?
That sounds like a you problem. And as the GM of SmackDown, I have a long enough list of me problems already.
Okay, try this on. The hell with you. The hell with the Rumble, and the hell with the Wyatt Six. I'm going back to my wrestling school. If they want to take a shot at me, let's see how they do without all the WWE special effects.
Well, that just solved one of my me problems. Best of luck.
What are you doing here, Heyman?
So aggressive. You know why I'm here. Business. WWE Championship business. The kind of business you used to be in a long, long time ago.
That's the only business I'm in.
It looks to me like you're playing an entirely different game. Something with ghosts and ghouls and goblins. Are you really going to take a walk right before the Royal Rumble?
Don't you worry. Braun will get his sooner or later. The Wyatts and Hector are just a speed bump.
A speed bump or an exit ramp? Because I just heard the archetype is tucking his tail between his legs and running away from his problems. Deja vu all over again.
I'm not running away from anything. This is just a strategic withdrawal.
I was wrong about you all those years ago. You never had it in you to be a Paul Heyman guy because you don't have the balls.
Tell me that after the next time I face Braun.
Hector?
I knew you'd come here. You have to think you're in control.
I am. Take that ridiculous thing off your face.
This is the face that you gave me.
I am not the villain here. I helped you when you were nobody, when you were nothing. I gave you a hand up, and this is how you repay me?
After Braun buried you, I taught you to embrace the underground. We struck down mortals and legends with your wicked spade. You cast me aside like a broken tool.
So you got sad and ran away to join a cult? You're weak. That's why I dumped you. Weak and stupid. Did you really think you could come into my house and threaten me?
Your house? This is not your house.
Adam? How did you get here?
Through the door? What is with you?
Did you see any of that?
All I see is a guy standing by himself in a wrestling school without any students. What happened to you?
It's the Wyatts. And Hector. They're coming after me, and they...
Stop. Just stop. This isn't about the Wyatt Six. It's not about Hector. This is about you. You went after Jay's dad, man. With a freaking shovel. That's not you.
It was the match with Braun. That match? That humiliation? I can't get it out of my head. It eats, and it eats, and it eats me alive. All I see when I close my eyes is Heyman and Braun looking down at me. So I went down into the dark. Just like Uncle Howdy said. Now, it's too late to get out.
It's not. It never is. But you have to make the choice right here and right now. A choice about the legacy you want to leave in this business and in this world. And this could be the last chance. You have to decide what kind of person you are.
I know exactly who I am. Oh. That's right. Go back to WWE. Tell Heyman, tell Braun, you tell them all! I'm coming for them!
Before you say a word, I have a limited amount of time and an even more limited amount of patience for you. If it were up to me, you'd already be suspended.
Well, it looks like you've been overruled, because I'm still here taking up your precious time.
Yes. Time I should be using to welcome the man who actually won the Royal Rumble, Cody Rhodes. A superstar who clawed his way back with grit, not temper tantrums. That's where my energy's going. Not into cleaning up after whatever meltdown you've got brewing this week.
Got it. I'll save the chaos for after the Cody Rhodes celebration.
Look, for some unfathomable reason, Hunter and the board feel like despite the fact that you attacked a general manager, that I'm supposed to give you another chance. So this is your chance. Keep the chaos off my show. And maybe, you make it to WrestleMania without burning this bridge down too.
Oh, I'll be at WrestleMania. In the main event. Taking the title off Braun Breaker.
Well, between us, I've got it on very good authority that Cody Rhodes is announcing he's facing Braun at WrestleMania. So I'd suggest tempering your delusions.
I'd suggest you remember what I do to GMs who get in my way.
I don't like where this conversation is going. So I will say this, and then you will leave my office. You are opening SmackDown in a match against LA Knight. Be good, follow the rules, and keep the chaos off my show.
Sir, yes, sir.
Here comes a man who has sent a message to every authority figure in WWE.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype!
The Archetype looked like a man who is losing his balance. Adam Pearce isn't just a GM. He was his friend.
We have to face it at this point. The Archetype is done playing nice. He spent a long time towing the company line, and we're finally seeing the real him. A superstar with every ingredient to be a megastar.
Yeah.
And his opponent from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 240 pounds,
The megastar is shining bright tonight. Yeah, LA Knight is ready.
Man, no one gets an ovation like LA Knight. Yeah!
This version of the Archetype does not wrestle with guilt. He wrestles to win. And that makes him dangerous.
You can be dangerous without losing who you are. That line he crossed with Pierce might be the one he can't come back from.
This match with LA Knight won't define his legacy, but it might tell us how far he's willing to fall.
Hard knee strike right there, man.
Just launched. I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
Heel hook. Off the side like nothing, man.
LA Knight's hopes are waiting.
LA Knight is in a disheartening position. Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
Crushing impact in the corner and an elbow for good measure.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Stopped cold with the boot, and he found an opening to fire back.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this. Oh, my goodness.
And he's keeping this attack going and going.
He's just running roughshod over his opponent.
Discus punch. He's looking to take things to the outside now.
Bringing the old equalizer into this one. Oh, he lost his focus too long there.
Clothesline! Placing him in the corner. And he saw that coming from Knight. Knight at a disadvantage.
Restlessly hurled through the air.
An unyielding showing of authority, no two ways about it.
Exiting the ring.
He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
Par for the course here. The longer this match goes, the more wear and tear we will see.
Well, good. The official saw that happen. Foreign object used.
What the hell was that DQ out there? I didn't want to give you a second chance. I was told to. And you just made the entire board look like fools for pushing me into it.
You told me to be a good soldier. You should have realized. I'm a general.
And yet here you are, causing chaos instead of leading anything. You think there won't be consequences? That you're above the system? You're not. You're in it. And now you're mine to deal with.
Don't be an idiot. You know what I bring to this business, to your show. You don't punish that. You build around it.
You're right. This is my show. And on my show, the ones who get opportunities are the ones who earn it. Like Cody Rhodes. Not the ones who throw tantrums when the spotlight shifts.
Well, well. The great comeback continues, I'll admit. I thought maybe you'd finally found that missing gear, that killer instinct that turns contenders into champions.
Funny. I was thinking the same thing about you. Thought you finally learned not to underestimate me.
I don't underestimate you. I understand you. You run hot. You talk big. You make noise. But when it matters most, you crumble. Like a forgotten statue years past its relevancy. That's why you're watching your shot vanish into thin air while Cody Rhodes has the chance to write his own ending at WrestleMania.
You almost sound like you're rooting for him.
Oh, Cody Rhodes is going to lose at WrestleMania to my client, Braun Breaker. But he'll do it under the lights in the main event, with the world chanting his name and singing his song. And you will be back here, still trying to figure out how the story moved on without you.
I don't need a spotlight to shine, Paul. I'm the damn fire. And this fire will keep burning until I get my shot against Braun.
Sure, face it. While you act out and spiral, the window on your comeback is slamming shut. Late means last, archetype. And in this business, last means left behind. Hey, have fun watching Braun and Cody at WrestleMania.
And now the GM of SmackDown, Nick Aldis, with what we suspect will be an announcement about WrestleMania.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome the winner of the Royal Rumble and the man who will main event WrestleMania, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Here we go, Cody Rhodes on SmackDown for the first time since punching his ticket to WrestleMania.
Cody is really milking his intro, isn't he?
More than usual.
I don't like the looks of this.
Looks like we had our own Rumble, didn't we, Cody? It doesn't look like we've got a Royal Rumble winner after all. That complicates WrestleMania, doesn't it?
That's enough! You are gonna face severe consequences.
Oh, what's that, Cody? I should be the next challenger for Braun Breaker? You want me to take your spot?
Cody's got some fight left in him.
I'm afraid you mean hat.
Make the match of this.
You will never get a shot at WrestleMania. You are suspended.
We need medical attention back there immediately. That crossed a major line.
Something tells me the archetype isn't finished crossing lines.
Our thoughts are with Cody Rhodes.
I don't even know where to start. It wasn't enough to attack me? Someone who stood by you? Someone who came to you as a friend? And now Cody? I once thought you were walking a hard road back, but you're just burning the whole trail behind you.
Hey, at least I'm not forgettable. Not everyone is content to put on a suit, coast into irrelevance, and claim it's a legacy.
You really think you're better this way, don't you? You're not evolving. You're eroding. And you're too far gone to notice the difference.
Whatever version of me gets Braun Breaker at WrestleMania.
Check your phone, idiot. Aldous already made the call. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, Randy Orton. Triple threat at Saturday night's main event. Winner gets Braun. That's the WrestleMania main event. Not you.
No, I'm not letting that happen. I clawed my way back, bled for this place, and now I get to watch from the sidelines while they hand out my WrestleMania spot like a party favor? Not happening.
How are you going to manage that? You're not even allowed in the building. Go home and take a hard look in the mirror.
Oh, hey. I don't think we're supposed to be talking since you're suspended. Unless we're just hanging out. In public, where it's safe.
Relax, Troy. I'm not going to kick your ass in an airport. Unless you give me a reason to.
That is wonderfully reassuring.
I need a WWE producer I can trust to keep his mouth shut. You're going to help me.
Fantastic. I love helping. People always say, if you need anything, ask Troy. He can make it happen.
Good. I just need to know the whereabouts of Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton. At all times. When they're coming, when they're going, when they're vulnerable.
Oh, just that, huh? Yeah. I think that's a very interesting request, and I will consider it.
And I'm reconsidering my stance on airport beatings.
Consider it done. That's what I was gonna say. I suppose you want to get started on this as soon as possible.
Let's start with Kevin Owens.
I know I'm going to regret this.
Kevin Owens is looking totally locked in for his match later tonight in what is now a warm-up for the triple threat.
First Cody, now KO?
That was not even supposed to be here.
This suspended superstar has found his way backstage to target one of Braun Breaker's potential WrestleMania opponents.
He might not be on the card, but he is clearly still very much in the picture.
And still very much a problem for everyone at the WWE.
Starting with Kevin Owens.
These superstars clearly and appropriately channeling every ounce of road rage they've ever had right now.
No one expected a suspended superstar to show up, especially not Kevin Owens.
Talks like it was nothing.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. The Dominator.
And fighting in a parking lot seems like a good way to get injured.
Or a good way to cause an injury. It's all a matter of perspective.
Owens looking sluggish. Things could be winding down for him.
Kick to the gut. Lifted way up. Round and around
and now it looks like they're done.
Done for now, but I have a feeling this is...
There you are.
Please, no. I didn't know you were asking me to be a part of a crime spree. When I saw KO on that stretcher, my life and career flashed before my eyes.
Calm down, Troy. Kevin Owens is going to be fine. Eventually. Maybe. Who knows? But you're already in this now.
No. I just pointed you in a direction. Under duress. Let's not forget the under duress part. I was very under a lot of duress.
You were an accomplice. You're already on the ride. You think if anyone finds out you helped me, they'll believe you were innocent?
Yes. If there's one thing people know me for, it's my integrity and... Okay, yeah, you're right. What else do you need me to do?
Good boy. I need you to tell me where I might find Seth Rollins.
You might find him any number of places. Spending time with Becky and the kid, at the dentist, or maybe at NXT next week.
You're turning into a regular right-hand man, Troy.
I really wish you wouldn't do this.
There's an added buzz in the air with Seth Rollins returning home to NXT.
The Archetype with another attack.
This man is crossing lines that haven't even been drawn yet.
I don't believe in accidents, man. You take out 2 title contenders and you're making a claim, loud and violent.
He definitely wants his shot, and he's not waiting for permission.
He's not even waiting until Rollins made it into the building, turning the parking lot into a battleground.
You have got to be kidding me. A deadlift military press? This is unreal power.
And a slam.
He's climbing to the top of the ladder now.
He doesn't have a lot of room.
No.
Oh, my! That was a crushing dive off of the ambulance. How either competitor can move after that is beyond belief. Oof, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
And did you hear the impact of that? Rollins' NXT homecoming has turned into a nightmare, thanks to the suspended Archetype.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
The Dominator.
Letting the competition know what he thinks of him. You gotta love it.
Ooh. Good technique reversing Rollins.
Rollins steers clear of that.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here? A fall-away slam. Oh, my goodness.
Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage.
Oh, guys, look out. Nails it.
Boom! On the mark.
Taking their time. Oh, vertical suplex. Look at the power here. Absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring. All night long.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
Scooped up. What are we looking for here? A fall-away slam.
Ah, come on. They got to get down from there.
Yeah, man. I don't think this is going to end well by either of them.
Oh. Oh, my.
No. Throws all caution to the wind.
Desperation, brutality, anger. I don't know what makes you do that.
A truly devastating attack off the ledge.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is going to take more strength than he has left.
A lift up.
Wow! Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Now getting
dumped out of the cart.
Oh, my, what a splash. All those focus attacks on the midsection have really started to settle in here.
Without core strength, you're really handicapped.
Effective counter.
Averting danger with an elbow to the stomach. Countering each other again and again.
Soul kick. Turns it around.
Now this is gonna hurt. The Dominator.
Oh, that double axe handle.
Oh, tossing the trash can. Just launching it. Seth retaliates.
He's able to dodge that one.
Oh, what a sling blade.
Oh, that didn't go as Seth designed. Bang! Crucial counter there.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense. Incoming. Big time powerbomb. Oh, clubbing blow.
Oh, man. This guy really think he's all that.
Just hurling that safety cone with such force.
Oh, no. Hitting the bullseye with that chair.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Just barreling through the chest cavity.
Right across the knee. Heel hook locked in. This is painful.
The kick connects. Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
Counter. He knew just what to do.
It's a long way up.
And crashing into the chair. Calculating the next move here.
Laid down with a power bomb. Oh, wow. Giving a new meaning to the move hammer throw. Oh, sent flying.
Love him or hate him, you have to admire his confidence.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Rollins looking to bet.
Oh my goodness, not from up there. You gotta be kidding me!
Come on now. Backstage is no place to fight. No place to be jumping off things. Doesn't anyone notice this? Seriously, I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Targeting the arm with a big stomp.
Lifting them up. Relative ease. Followed up with a discus punch.
Hit by the soaring cone. Wow. Oof, taking a rough hit from a thrown trash can. Oh, turns the hammer into a projectile and nails it.
Great aim on the toss chair.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Just hurling that safety cone with such force.
Takedown. Looking for the crossface. It's cinched in. This could be over.
A submission won't win.
Looking to free the arm and does just that.
Down on the windpipe. Taking their time. Oh, vertical suplex. Look at the power here. Absolutely incredible. Walking around the ring. Now with one arm.
And love him or hate him, he simply does not give a damn.
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
I don't see them getting up after that.
You really don't know how to stay gone, do you?
People just don't know how to stay out of my way.
Seth Rollins was supposed to be a special guest referee here tonight to determine the championship match at Stand and Deliver.
And now Seth can't stand or deliver.
When you thought you were too good for NXT a few months ago, that was the best thing to ever happen to me. But at least now the whole world knows the truth, that the Archetype's legacy isn't redemption, it's wreckage.
It's both. Redemption is just wreckage with better PR.
You made your mess on SmackDown. Don't drag it down here. I don't want to see you near my show ever again.
Relax. The last man standing between me and Braun Breaker doesn't go here.
Randy Orton appears unfazed by the speculation that he's next on the Archetype's hit list.
That hit list just struck.
The suspension isn't cutting it. This man should be arrested.
He's taking out Owens and Rollins, so it's clear what the suspended superstar's endgame is.
But suspended is the key word, Cole. Does he think if he takes out the entire triple threat, they'll put his name in by default?
He sure seems intent to find out, Booker. Whoa! Piling on with the pylon.
Orton's been the predator for 2 decades, but tonight, he was the prey.
Oh, my goodness.
And averting damage there.
Oh. Boom. Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
It's a long way up.
And now it looks like... This man is suspended, but somehow has been allowed to speak here on Saturday night's main event.
If you bought a ticket to see a triple threat match here tonight, I'm sorry to tell you that the card is subject to change. Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins, and Randy Orton were standing between me and my destiny. The main event at WrestleMania. Nick Aldis tried to keep me out of this ring, but he doesn't control me. And now that everyone is out of my way, I'm going after Braun Breaker.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Heyman, and I serve as special counsel to the most explosive, athletically gifted force of this generation, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker. But tonight, I'm here because of you. You take out the competition, stand here, and call it destiny? This isn't destiny. This is desperation. Your last pathetic play. Because you know the only way you could ever be worthy of standing across from my client, Braun Breaker, is if you were the last man left.
I just have one question. Does he know?
Does he know what?
Does your precious, coddled, oh so special WWE champion know how hard you've been trying to keep me away from him?
What are you talking about?
When I first came back to SmackDown, I was unstoppable. And then here comes Jey Uso. Then Jimmy. Two brothers coming together to come at me. That's the kind of thing that only occurs when someone whispers just loud enough to make real noise. Someone like the wise man. Funny how Hector ended up with the Wyatt Six after I left him behind. They didn't target him at random. Someone pointed them in the direction of a lost soul. Someone who knew exactly what kind of chaos that would unleash. Someone who wanted me trapped in that nightmare while the Royal Rumble came and went. Someone like you.
That is quite the conspiracy theory you've laid out. There's only one problem. It's all completely true. Every twist, every loss, every betrayal, every blindside, every roadblock, that was Paul Heyman. Finding yourself stuck toiling away on SmackDown, far from the WWE champion, that was Paul Heyman. You turned your back on me, so I turned you into my tool. You took out KO, Rollins, Orton, and now my client, Braun Breaker, gets a WrestleMania opponent handpicked by me.
The WWE champion has heard enough.
Braun Breaker is here to get some answers from Paul Heyman.
Braun, there's no need for you to involve yourself.
Is what I'm hearing true?
Yes, but it was strategic. It was all part of
lied? You manipulated? You made this all about you.
Braun, let's go hash this out over stakes.
No, I don't care about your personal vendettas, and I don't care about WWE suspensions. I'm gonna do what you couldn't and shut this man up by beating him again. This time at WrestleMania.
Braun Breaker has made the call himself. We have a WrestleMania main event.
The man we once called the Archetype gets the shot he's been waiting a year for.
Will this be the ultimate finish to his comeback story, or will he fall flat on his face again?
We won't have to wait long to find out.
Wow. So Heyman actually let you off the leash?
This coming from the guy he's had dancing on a string all year.
Yeah? Well, as much as he didn't want this, he led me straight to you.
You've taken a long walk just to get the same result. But after burning all those bridges, Aldis, Pierce, Hector, I guess I can't blame you for being jealous that I've still got someone in my corner. And what did all this get you? Another shot at the guy who already sent you packing.
Sent me packing? You left me breathing. That was your mistake.
Yeah. So you could whine all year about how I broke you. That's the difference between me and you. I win and move on. You lose and make it a lifestyle.
Better than coasting off your daddy's name and Heyman's brain. You've been playing champ while he holds the map. You tried to break me once. This time, I'm the one doing the breaking. And I'm not stopping at the bell.
We've all seen the sad comeback tour. You try to show how tough you are in some wannabe underground street fight. Expect us all to run away because you beat up an old man? Then go tell some campfire ghost stories with the Wyatts. While you spent a year embarrassing yourself, I was defending my title over and over and over again.
Just because you walked in here on your own doesn't mean you're still not hiding behind Heyman's shield. Picking your opponents, your matches.
I can beat any opponent in any match.
How about I name the terms then? Do you want to go run and ask Mr. Heyman if that's okay?
Heyman is an advisor outside of the ring. Inside the ring, it's all me. I don't care what kind of match it is. It ends the same way our last meeting ended. Me as champion and everyone telling you it's time to retire. Name your terms.
Last man standing. No pinfalls, no flukes, just you, too broken to get up.
I kept you down for 365 days. 10 seconds won't be a problem.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
You're not gonna give me some nonsense about how getting there is half the fun, are you?
No, just saying it was a long road to get here. But here we are. Main event. WrestleMania.
Jealous?
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
Here to wish me luck, Aldous?
We both know luck hasn't gotten you this far. If it were up to me, you'd still be suspended. Actually, let's be honest, you'd be fired.
Starting to sound like you're rooting against me, Nick.
As a general manager, I'm required to remain impartial. But as a man, I would very much enjoy watching Bron Breakker drop you on your smug, condescending face.
You're welcome for the ratings. Now do your job and stay out of the way while I steal the show.
Well, you got your match. Braun Breaker, WrestleMania. And all it cost you was your soul. And Hector's. And any shred of respect I had for you. We were friends. And you attacked me. Why? For getting in your way? For trying to remind you of who you were? You know, during those long months of rehab, when a lot of people were telling you to walk away, when you were starting to doubt yourself, who did you call? I wish I never would have picked up the phone. I hope it was worth it.
It will be when I win.
Will it? You know, in life you don't get do-overs. But if you could, if you had a chance to go back and change just one decision, one moment that sent you off course, you're telling me you wouldn't?
No. Every step brought me closer to this match. Even the ones I took over people like you.
Wow. I thought I knew you. I guess I never did. Look, anything can happen out there tonight. Last man standing? One of you was walking out, but that won't be the only thing they remember. Your legacy is about not only where you ended up, but how you got there.
Just like everyone else, it sounds like you can't wait to watch.
I never said who I was pulling for.
The following contest is a last man standing match and is for the undisputed WWE Championship.
From contender to outcast and back, his winding road is led here.
I've said it before. I don't like how the Archetype got here. He skipped the line, caused chaos, forced the rematch.
But he did get here, Booker. That's the point. He made people listen. Now he's got a last man standing match that he wanted on the biggest stage of them all.
There's a difference between getting here and belonging here. Tonight, we find out which one it is.
The champion is here, and so is the mastermind behind him.
Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman have spent the last year with an absolute stranglehold on the entire WWE roster.
Yeah, but he's let himself get talked into a last-second, last-man-standing match. I can't see how this was part of the game plan for WrestleMania.
Breaker hopes to leave WrestleMania the same way he did last year, with the WWE Championship.
Introducing the challenger from New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, the Archetype! And his opponent from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 250 pounds, the undisputed WWE Champion, Braun Breaker!
Not going to be any question about who's champ after this.
Braun Breaker has taken on every challenger that stepped up over the past year, but none like this.
You mean every challenger that Paul Heyman pre-selected? That is, until this challenger forced his way in.
And now we find out if the so-called Archetype can knock off the champ without respect, without rules, and without regret.
And that has to put some fear into the champ, seeing the kind of power their challenger possesses.
What a shoulder block. More offense like that, and we could be looking at a new champ. Nice counter from Breaker. Wards that off. What a response.
Incredible display of power with that move.
And a message sent there, letting the champion know the kid gloves are off.
Able to parry that one.
12 months of waiting, leading to one. Looks like Cody Rhodes has not forgotten about the shovel attack.
You have to wonder if this is Heyman's last roadblock.
But where is he?
Cody's in the ring.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Power bomb.
Demonstrating great situational awareness there. No one is going to stop him.
Turns the tides with a knee to the abdomen.
Tackles ruthless.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Call him disrespectful. I'll call him bold. In your face and unafraid. Big splash.
He's setting the chair up, wedging it between the ropes. Ooh, just bouncing off the turnbuckle. Elbow drop on target. And that'll stop the count.
But still on spaghetti legs from the looks of things. That took real effort.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Dips to the kidneys.
Oh, diamond-plated steel coming at you. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. He's preparing for something.
Slam. You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it. Ah, blow to the breadbasket. Constant pressure being kept on Braun.
Any chance for Braun's offense is being trampled.
Oh, look at this here, guys. Look at this. Power bomb.
More power moves like that, we could be looking at a new champ in no time, gentlemen.
He's back up and ready for more.
Ending the count.
Watch out. Whoa, look out.
This is what it's going to take. You have to go all out if you want that title.
You have got to be kidding me. Why did he grab the shovel? Braun predicted that.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. And now he's landing an unbroken chain of attacks.
This is a flow state you don't want to fall victim to.
Dominator.
Able to beat the ref's count in time.
Watch out, tossing those steel steps like they're nothing.
Pulling out a crotch and looking to do some serious damage now.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn.
Kick to the midsection. Hoisted up. Disorienting spin and big-time powerbomb. No muss, no fuss on that delivery. Someone clearly doesn't want this match to go on much longer than it has to.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
This could be it. Could all be over in a few seconds.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, we have a new, undisputed WWE Champion.
I don't agree with how he got here, and these fans don't either.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Bron Breakker, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
Please, listen to me.
Get up. Let's do this.
Yes.
After everything the Archetype has been through, how can he forget all that and side with Heyman?
He's not forgetting. Those are the reasons he's doing it.
Like it or not, the Archetype and Paul Heyman now sit at the top of WWE.
For Booker T, Wade Barrett, Corey Graves, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.